Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's Lisa. Happy Friday to everyone who this is truly their Friday, and not just their Thursday because they have to work the weekend. And if you do, happy Thursday. If it's your first time here, welcome. Thank you very much for checking me out. You caught me during Discipline Week. And if frequent flyer is watching this replay, welcome aboard again. All righty. We are on day 5 of Discipline Week. Good morning, Miss Erica. Day 5 of Discipline Week. And we've covered quite a bit of ground. Today, we're going to talk about discipline your vision. What pray tell, in the world, does that mean? Could that possibly mean? Let me tell you. We can have, I talk a lot on this channel and other channels I'm sure you guys are listening to, all about this life purpose, discovering your life purpose, discovering all of these things, right? Discover. What are you supposed to do? Get your vision. How are you supposed to accomplish it? Right? All of that all the time. But if you don't have the discipline to have this, to work at, or put in effort towards your vision, it's just a desire. It's never going to happen. And that might be tough for me to say to some of you. Some of you may be listening to me today or later on today, and you might say, well, who the heck does she think she is telling me that it ain't going to happen for me? It's going to happen for me. I just have to do, I'm going to be a big YouTuber. I only have to do one video every 2 weeks, and people will find me. Okay. You could make a viral video. You could. But that's like one-hit wonders. They don't happen very often now, do they? They don't happen very often now, do they? I don't know why YouTube hasn't. See, and this is another thing. YouTube hasn't sent out my notifications. Now, I don't get upset about it, whether or not they've sent out my notifications or not. I have zero control over that, yeah? But what I do have control over is my content. What I do have control over is every day, every work day during the work week, for sure, I come to you guys in the morning to give you Coffee Convo and Creator. I have the discipline to do that. So there's at least one video every day. Now, Saturday and Sunday, it might be a different video, but you will always see at least one video on my channel every day. I have the discipline it puts to get up, do this, and then go to work every day. Why? So I can fund my life and fund the vision. I have the discipline to come up with content each week. Good afternoon, Sophie. I have the discipline to come up with content for each week. I have the discipline to do certain things. You don't think that the online classes, and don't think that the conference coming up, and don't think that this channel happens just by happenstance. If you have a desire, right, and you have a vision, but you don't have the discipline to put legs to that vision, to fill it out, to flesh it out, it is just a desire. Now, yes, you have to set your intention, and yes, there's manifestation, and yes, there's faith involved, but faith without works is dead, meaning this. If I don't put my one foot in front of the other and keep it moving, the vision don't happen. Good morning again, Miss Raina. The vision never comes into fruition. The vision doesn't become more than a desire. You have to look at your intention every day and say, What are we doing towards this intention today? Wake up intentional. Go to bed. We're going to talk about our nighttime routine over the weekend during discipline week. Oh, I'm going to talk about discipline every day for 7 days. We're going to talk about a nighttime routine too. Writing down what it is you need to do the next day, the night before. So you already have your to-do list and you're not scrambling in the morning. Set your intention. So once you've written all of that down, and I've started to do that a little bit in my personal life, and now I'm going to start to do that in my professional life. What it is, I don't care, personal, professional, that you have to do, write it down the night before, the next day. Why? Because then when you get up in the morning, before you start looking at everybody, didn't mean to do that, but before you start looking at this little puppy, and dealing with the emails and the text messages and the Facebook messages and the IG posts of everybody else's crap, and some, it might not be crap, but everybody else's crises. Before you look at everybody else's crises on this phone, get up, brush your teeth, make your bed, meditate. Without the worry, good morning, Miss Lee, without the concern of, then when you meditate, if you've written down your to-do list the night before and written down what step you're taking towards your vision the night before, that doesn't even come into your brain. You're not thinking about the laundry. You're not thinking about the kids. You're not thinking about the breakfast. You're not thinking about this, that, and the third, because you've written it all down the night before. But every day you have to be disciplined to do something towards your vision. Every day. Every day you have to remember your why. Every day. Evan Carmichael talks about a big why and a little why. Big why is, what is it that, whatever it is you want to do or you're called to do, what about it is going to change the world? How are you going to really affect people, right? How are you going to serve mankind? How are you going to serve mankind? Or womankind? And then you need little whys. So remember how you've helped somebody each day. And if you haven't remembered, if you have not impacted someone's life, if you're not there yet, where even the smallest thing, you made me laugh, whatever, due to your vision, then you're not moving your vision forward quick enough. Get it moving. Because that little feedback, it's not narcissism, guys. That little feedback you get when you've touched just one person, it keeps you moving. And you might not have touched one person every day, but just remember, because I don't get something every day from people that says, you've helped me greatly through a time, right? I don't get that every day. Sometimes it'll be weeks or whatever before I get it again. Sometimes it's every day. But I look back on that and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really helped somebody. And it gives me purpose. It gives me joy. It gives me peace. It keeps me going towards my big why. Yeah, I'm really careful, Sophie, about calling it validation. Because that can turn dangerous. So what I like to say, I just like the confirmation that I'm helping, because this is to serve. I do this to serve. I will be growing this to the point that I can have more hours to serve. It really breaks my heart sometimes that I don't have all day to serve you guys. It really does. I want all day to serve you. That would be my ultimate, wonderful time in a healthy way. Yeah. And I'm not getting on you. I'm just very particular. That's the other thing. Be very particular about the words you speak. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's. Be very particular about the words you speak and their meanings. Because every word you speak creates your life. It creates it. Yeah. Knowing you're doing something right or you're on your right path. Exactly. And it's those little confirmations, Grand Rising, Cassandra, it's those confirmations, because sometimes the big why, the big, hairy, audacious goal can get overwhelming. It can get overwhelming. But the smaller whys, the smaller wins all along the way in your vision keep propelling you towards the big goal, towards the big vision. So just be disciplined, though, that you're working on your vision every day. Every day. Work on it a little bit every day. Take another step towards it every day, because that's truly your passion. And you deserve you to work on you and what makes you happy every single day. And never forget it. All right, guys, I am going to skedaddle out of here. I'm going to go to work, child. Go to work. Now, next week, I'm warning everybody now for my daily folks. During the week, next week, I'm traveling in Utah. So I'll be on. It's just going to be a little interesting because that's another hour early. So I'm punishing myself. Anyway, yes, everyone have a fantastic day. Don't forget, in order to work with me, if you wish to work with me, all my information is down below. For those of you that haven't been around, like, subscribe. Please consider that. If you haven't already, hit that bell so you know when I'm going on, as long as YouTube tells you. And also the conference registration is open. Spots are being registered for. Okay. It's $150 to register as a down payment for a double occupancy and down payment of $175 for single. So, March 8th through 10th in Madison, Wisconsin. Come see me, y'all. It's going to be a powerful time. It's just a couple months away. $600 for double occupancy, $700 roughly for single. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I will promise you, I'm going to see y'all later on tonight. We're going to, I love to have a little fun on Friday nights with you guys. I love you all. Namaste. Bye-bye.